Lex is off the throttle pretty early. Buddy Hull goes 3.8 to...
Thanks for joining me today at Slot Valley Racing. For those who don't know, my name is Dan, and I want to thank you for joining me today on another Top Fuel and Funny Car Friday.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, bud. Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi, Top. Oh, where are you going? Oh, big stretch. Yeah. You gonna talk? Well, here we go. This is the number 2 car in release 27. As you remember, we've already looked at the number 1 car, which was the Capco sponsored Steve Torrance car. And we also looked at the number 3 car in release 27. It was the Mac Tools car, driven by Doug Kalita. And of course, they are all Top Fuels. Today, we're having a look at the Parts Plus Top Fuel, driven by Clay Millican. It's the number 2 car in release 27. So here on my left, your right, is the Capco sponsored Steve Torrance Top Fuel Dragster. And on my right, your left, is the Mac Tool sponsored Doug Kalita Top Fuel Dragster. Today, we're going to get into the Clay Millican Parts Plus. Okay, let's get into this, but before we do, as usual, let's have a look at the packaging. So before we have a look at the Clay Millican Parts Plus Top Fuel Dragster, I just wanted to show a few more funny cars that I'll be reviewing in the coming weeks. We have the Blue Death, it's the John Force car. We have the Robert Height Auto Club car, and we have the Tommy Johnson
Family firm.
Oh, son of a...
Johnson Jr., pardon me, the Make-A-Wish Foundation sponsored car. Those will all be coming up in future episodes of Top Fuel and Funny Car Fridays. Okay, so here we are. Of course, it's the Auto World product, and it is part of their Pro Racing Drag Strip series, and it's a 4-gear. Once again, follow along. I'll be hopping these cars up. Parts are on the way right now. I want to thank Viper Scale Racing for making it happen. And this time, they honestly did make it happen. UPS was going to charge me $42 in bonding fees on $41 worth of items. So that was obviously not going to happen, and it went back to Viper, and they were kind enough to make sure it came directly back to me. So hang tight. I'm going to make this happen one way or another if I have to spin the motors myself with my own finger. But for now, we're looking at this most awesome Top Fuel. It's the Parts Plus sponsored Clay Millican driven NHRA Top Fuel Dragster. It is number 2 in release 27. Let's have a look at the back. Okay, so here we are at the back. And just talks a little bit about the other 2 cars in this release 27. Up here, it actually talks a little bit about release 27. And this fantastic drag strip. For beginners, this is absolutely fantastic. The working light tree is absolutely kick-ass. The only downside is the boatload of batteries. Auto World, not good. Oh yeah, and drag strip parts. Once again, it's not a drag strip unless you got a 4-way intersection. And of course, they're trying to sell you the return loop. And tells you a little bit about what's in it. And it is item SC370. All right, so here we go. Dragster. I don't know. I really like this little decal that they have here. There we go. It's pretty cool. All right. Not going to require that anymore. Fantastic. All right, let's have a close-up of this fantastic car. The livery on this car is absolutely fantastic. Parts Plus, yeah. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so it appears that the engine block and the blower are the right color. And we still have a gold or copper brass strap going over the back. And I will be painting that, of course, with the black testers. But this engine looks much better than, say, the Capco car, which doesn't have any color on the engine at all. When we hop these cars up, I will be showing you what I'll be doing to make these cars look a lot more realistic. All right, and of course, it's the 4-gear. Brand new, never been driven, and won't be driven until my drag strip is finished. What's happening with the drag strip, you say? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strip the drag strip down the middle so that I can make it wider. That's for starters. So what we have here is the Clay Millican Parts Plus sponsored car. It's number 2 car in release 27. In previous episodes, we looked at the Steve Torrance Capco sponsored car. It was the number 1 car in release 27. We also looked at the Mac Tools Doug Coletta driven car. It was car number 3, and once again, release 27. Today we're looking at the Clay Millican Parts Plus entry. This car is absolutely fantastic. I really like the color on the block. They've done a really good job of making it look really nice. It actually looks good. And of course, for the brass strap, I have the black paint. And as I've said before, when we do the hop-up series to make these cars go even faster, we will be painting that strap black. Now, I've been asked how much volts I'll be running my track at. Well, I'll be running 2 lanes. And each lane, I'll be running an AFX transformer. And of course, it'll be run at 22 volts. This car is item number SC370. Thanks for joining us today at Slack Valley Racing. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody for watching. Maybe if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, you can help out. Hit that like button and subscribe on up. We have a lot of new releases coming, and you're not going to want to miss out on any of them. Thanks for joining me today for Top Fuel and Funny Car Fridays. Today we looked at the Clay Millican driven, Parts Plus sponsored, Top Fuel Dragster. It is an NHRA Racing Auto World slot car that looks absolutely fantastic on this 4-gear chassis. These 4-gear chassis aren't very fast, but I'm going to make them go even faster. There's no sense putting garbage chassis underneath awesome cars if the chassis can't work like the car looks. My number one task on these 4-gear cars is going to be to get them moving like they look. This car looks fast, and I'm not going to settle for anything but this car going even faster. The 4-gear is a sloppy chassis, but we're going to clean it up. We're going to tighten it up, and we're going to make it move faster. I'd like to take a moment to thank all my subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. For those who watched and haven't subscribed, well, this is your one opportunity to smash that button, and nobody's going to say shit. I want to thank you for joining me today. Top Fuel and Funny Car Friday will be every Friday at 8 p.m. Central until I run out of cars or money. Whatever comes first. I want to thank you all for watching today. For those who don't know, I am indeed Dan. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget, get your heart racing.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup. You want to go do
Slot cars in the garage?
Yup.